everyone, welcome to this video lesson for chapter 10. Tourist safety instructions and activity guidelines. In this video, we will focus on one main topic only, which is how to deliver safety instructions and warnings to guests clearly and politely. This skill is absolutely critical in the tourism industry because the safety of your guests is the highest priority for any tour guide or tourism professional. Introduction to the topic. A safety briefing is a set of introductions given before an activity to ensure that guests understand the rules, risks, and the proper behavior. A clear safety explanation prevents accidents and ensures that the activity runs smoothly. On the other hand, if the instructions are confusing or too aggressive, guests might feel uncomfortable or ignore the rules. That is why tourism staff must explain safety rules in the way that is firm, yet polite and easy to understand. Getting the guest's attention when starting a safety briefings, you must first ensure everyone is listening. Do not simply start reading rules while guests are talking, and begin with a polite request for attention. For example, like, "Good morning everyone, may I have your attention for a moment please?" And after that, state the purpose of the briefing clearly. Before we begin our activity, I need to explain some important safety procedures for your own protection. This helps guests understand that the information is serious and important. Using the right language or modal verbs. Next, you need to use the correct modal verbs to show the level of obligation. This is a key part of chapter 10. Use strong words like must for strict rules and softer words like should for advice. For example, mandatory rule, you must wear your life jacket at all times while on the boat. For recommendation, you can say you should apply sunscreen before we leave dock. Using the right grammar helps guests distinguish between a law and a suggestion. Explaining the reason why guests are more likely to follow rules if they understand the reason behind them. Don't just say, "Don't do this." Please explain the consequence or the danger. For example, "Please do not touch the coral reefs." Follow this with a reason. Because the coral is very fragile and it can also cut your skin. You can also provide the reason makes the instruction sounds more logical and less like a command. Using polite and professional expressions, even giving strict orders, you must remain a professional. You want to be authoritative but not rude. So, useful experience include for your own safety. We kindly ask you to. It is strictly prohibited to blah blah. Please ensure that blah blah. This expression show that you care about their well-being rather than just acting like a boss. Checking for understanding and closing at the end of the briefing, you must verify that everyone has understood the rules. You can ask, "Is everything clear? Does anyone have any question regarding safety?" And finally, end the briefing on a positive note so guests feel excited, not scared. And for example, "Thank you for your cooperative. Let's have a safe and wonderful trip." And for the closing statement to conclude is Explaining safety instructions clearly means getting attentions politely before starting. Using correct modal verbs must versus should, explaining the reason behind the rules. Using provisional expressions to remain polite. Checking for understanding before the activity starts. By doing this, tourism staff can ensure guests stay safe while still having a fantastic experience. Thank you for watching and see you in the next lesson. Have a great day!